My favorite brand of beer. Beer. There's this. Woo, 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 woo. That's the big boy. That's the big boy. These things are so cool. They're like little baby striders. They're so cool. I love them.
They're not gonna catch me.
Oh, they're big boys. Oh, the music. Can you believe that out of all the Half-Life characters, this is the one that I drew the most fan art of? I legitimately drew like 80 variations of this because I thought the idea of just three-legged mechs that run around and stab you were super cool. It's weird how like they're random things that just like spark your interest and creativity. Like you can watch a cartoon and there's just one bad guy where you're like, ooh, I want to make art of that. Or you're like me and you see one Keyblade and you're like, I'm gonna draw so many Keyblades. Oh, the Teal brothers. Hooked on the brothers.
We're the Mario brothers and plumbing's our game. We're not like the others who get all the fame. If your sink is in trouble, you can call us on the double. We're faster than the others, you'll be hooked on the...
I remember showing this to my brother and he's just like, who watches you? Who's responsible for this?
White Forest, do you read?
This is White Forest. Identify yourself.
This is
My brother has only been a part of 3 streams. Cuphead, A Way Out, and something else I can't remember.
Alex Vance? Where are you? I expected you hours ago.
Well, we had
Hello.
a setback.
Don't you understand the gravity of the situation? The survival of Earth depends on the data you
Yes,
carry.
I know. But the Combine, they're heading your way.
What? What's that? What? You're heading our way? But I should hope...
He's like, what? I'm sorry, the grenade has disrupted our feed.
Alex, what?
Crap.
I perfectly timed that grenade. It looks like I was responsible for that.
I wonder
He's
if-
like, way to go, Gordon. You just had to blow our communication.
Here, let me open the gate. It's one of those advisor pods. Back in the Citadel, those things we saw.
I sure hope the big green advisors don't do anything bad. So yeah, the big, like super big, true behind the scenes villains of Half-Life are the advisors. And the advisors look like this. The idea that the villain of the series that we're working to stop looks like this, which can only be described as potato penis with arms? I mean, if one walked up to me, I might be scared. To be fair, the villain in this story is working on as a 10-foot tall demon egg named H. Hey, that sounds more threatening, honestly. Ooh, there's an advisor around here. It heard me talking smack. So it's like, alright. Heard me call it a stupid villain.
Looks like we weren't the first to find this place.
Oh, there he is!
I think we found our advisor.
I wonder what's in there.
The board said we should...
Isn't it funny how I pulled up a JPEG to show you guys and then 6 seconds later?
You say, Gordon, shall we pull the plug?
Look into this guy who pulled the plug. Maybe we shouldn't pull the plug.
Maybe I can get this open. There we go. Over to you, Gordon.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Whoa!
We may have messed up.
Oh my god.
Oh, look at its penis mouth. So yeah, what it does is it takes a body and then it sticks out its penis tongue and it does this. Right through the back of the head. But lucky for me, it's not going to do that to me. Ew! I have seen enough hentai. I have seen enough hentai to know where this is going. Well, that was cool. In a gross way.
Gordon. Soldiers.
I love how unearthly it looks. Valve has some cool aliens, but the idea of the big bad alien just being this green sack. Oh, it's the song. It's the song. This is my favorite song. Okay, I'm actually spooked. I'm actually spooked. This game has actual... Oh. Oh. Sorry about that, Alex. She's like, you have fun? Yeah.
Let's hit the road.
Yeah, okay, let's hit the road. Sorry. Sorry to break up that exciting chase scene because I got grabbed by tentacle. Ow, ow, ow. If they ever make Half-Life 3, do you think it will be VR like Alex? I don't know. They even said Half-Life exists to, like, push technology. Half-Life 1 was a big deal when it came out compared to other FPSs. Half-Life 2 and its episodes were a big deal. And now Half-Life Alyx is a big deal for VR.
Oh, crap. We may have to fix the car.
So, Half-Life 3, yeah, it'll either be more VR or it'll push my PC's graphics to its limits.
You want to maybe help us take it down?
Oh, with pleasure.
Why can't Valve count to 3? It's a high number. It's a very high number. Have you ever tried counting to 3? It's impossible. Portal 2, Left 4 Dead 2, Artifact, Alyx, and Ricochet. I'd take more Ricochet. I would love to have more Ricochet. Is this my in the zone face? I have to remember that whenever I'm playing video games, I'm so focused on what's happening on screen. I'm good at multitasking, talking and playing, but I'm not good at making my face not look like I'm, you know... I gotta exaggerate my face. I gotta go full-blown Jim Carrey. Oh! Ah! Oh! Ooh! Ah! Oh! Now we're talking. Habba habba! Ha! Apply to Survivor so he could watch me shirtless? If I was on Survivor, I would get food poisoning in 2 days and get voted off the island. You really think I would get anywhere in Survivor?
There goes the radar.
Oh, there goes the radar. We better know.
Sounds like a roadblock way out here.
I would be voted out first. Why? Because the #1 rule of Survivor is vote out the person you think you'll lose to. And obviously, I would be the most capable of winning, so they would all vote me out. There goes the radar. We should go check it out. And Gordon is just like sternly over the steering wheel, angry. It's like the kids saying, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Can we go to McDonald's? Can we go to McDonald's? Can we go to Burger King? And the dad's just not even talking. He's just driving. It's like, I never should have had kids. I knew I should have worn the condom. God, I would kill for some Burger King. I just want to go to a restaurant, damn it. I just want to go to a restaurant so bad. I want us to all imagine right now. Let's all meditate right now. We're sitting in a restaurant. They're playing bad pop music quietly on the radio. You smell the faint aroma of burgers being made in the kitchen. You hear the sound of a child at the next table yelling. The waitress comes out. It is a woman who is clearly overly flirting because she wants a good tip. She's like, hi, honey. What can I start you with to drink? And you're like, do you have Dr. Pepper? And they're like, is Pepsi fine? And you're like, aw, okay. And she's like, all right, I'll get you that Pepsi out stat. And then she leaves, and then she forgets about you, so you don't get your Pepsi for like 40 minutes. You're sitting there really wanting that damn Pepsi. Just keep driving. This is the thing I talked about in Half-Life 2. Where you're driving, and there's all these optional buildings, and you don't need to go inside, but your brain is like, what's in there, though? What's in there, though? My brain wants to know. My brain wants to know what is in this building. Maybe it's something cool. What's in the basement? Bye, Alex. Oh!
It's a trap! Gordon, get inside!
How dare you? I was exploring this house peacefully, and now now I'm all stressed out. I just wanted a nice little house adventure. Nice little Animal Crossing house tour. But no.
We're surrounded.
He's playing Senran Kaguraran, the hentai anime game. Well, this is a cool segment. Nice shooting, Tex. I want to go to a ramen restaurant. I want to sit down and get some sushi. And I want to go to Red Robin and I want to get a burger. And then I want to go and get a sandwich, but a professional sandwich. What fast food place do you go that takes orders as you sit? You don't tell me you've never sat inside a McDonald's. You know, There's nothing better than sitting inside a McDonald's. Also, can we talk about why the inside of McDonald's looks so fancy? Like, it's a McDonald's. It's a damn McDonald's. Why does it look like this? This looks like a freaking rich kid's bachelor pad. But this is a McDonald's. Like, I just want some fries and chicken nuggets. Why does this look like the most expensive restaurant ever? 90s Taco Bell. Have you guys ever been in a Taco Bell that looks like this? And I'm gonna show this to you, and it's either gonna make you go, oh my god, yes, I recognize that, or you're gonna say no. And I'm talking about the Taco Bell interior that was this, with the puffy purple seats and the yellow and pink lightning bolts. You know what I'm talking about. It just, this aesthetic. That's my aesthetic. That's my aesthetic. Interior Taco Bell. This is the world's fanciest McDonald's? Hot damn! Hot damn! Imagine walking in here and they're like, what would you like, sir? And you're like, yes, I would like 1 chicken nugget, Happy Meal. And can I get the toy? I would like the Squidward toy, please. And they're like, sorry, we're all out of the Squidward toys. Would you like a Patrick? You're like, oh, would I like a Patrick? What kind of simpleton do you take me for? No Squidwards. Teal, it's been 4 hours. I'm not stopping till I win. I'm not stopping till I beat this. If I'm up till 1 in the morning, so be it. I'm beating this. Somebody want to tell me why their blood is white? I don't like how they bleed white. Remember when I played Shadow of the Colossus till 3 a.m.? That was a full playthrough, too. I went to a McDonald's where your food was brought down on an escalator designed to bring down McDonald's bags because the kitchen was on the 2nd floor. Hot damn, McDonald's be flexing. No joke, in Metal Gear Solid, androids, which are humanoid people, have white blood. So there's all these scenes where, like, Raiden gets cut, and, like, he just has, like, white liquid pouring out of his mouth. And I'm just like, Kojima, what are you doing here, bud? What are you doing here, Kojimba? This is the fanciest McDonald's in Italy. I'm pretty sure this is just a church. I'm pretty sure this is not a McDonald's. And if this is a McDonald's, then I would like to speak to Ronald. Teal, I got to where you are at right now in 2.5 hours. Yeah, but I've only been live for 2.5 hours. Oh! Well, doggone, we're screwed. Dog! Dog? Bobby? Look at him go. Look at him go. Look at him go. Yeah, dog! Dog gave his life for us.
Doc, are you all right? Wake up, Doc. Please. You're all right.
Yay!
You had me worried there. Everything working all right?
All right down there?
We're fine.
Dog okay?
Better now.
We've been waiting for you. Just follow the stream, then head up the other side. White Forest is right there. You can't miss it.
All
You
right.
thought Dog was gonna die here?
Okay, let's go.
Guys, I got good news.
Good boy.
I got good news. You guys want the good news? I present to you... Boom. Pop-Tart. That looks very unappetizing, but it's the good one. It's the good one. See, it's the brown sugar one. It's the good one. Oh.
Ah, Gordon Freeman.
Screw you, dog.
You won this time, dog.
You won this time. There's an achievement if you beat Dog, I
Let 'em
think.
through.
I went the wrong way twice.
We had a feeling you were close when we saw a dog take off like that.
I was never so glad to see him, believe me. Well, Gordon, White Forest. Boy, are we glad to be here.
Bye, Dog.
I heard you ran into a little trouble out there. Combine's been trying to head in the front door. I think they learned their lesson.
Oh, that Mountain Dew has gone flat. This is the exterior of the McDonald's. It took 322 years to be built. It is 1,000 feet tall. All the Donder Kiss Bomber kick your beater and then burn outrun my gun.
Hey, Gordon, man.
Ow! My favorite character. My favorite character, Eli. He's my favorite character. I love him. I love you, Eli. You're sick leg. You're so cool.
I was so afraid I wouldn't see you again.
There, sweetheart. We're together now. That's all that matters. Now that the suppression field's down, we. Can you blame an old man for wanting grandkids?
Whoa!
What?
He's like, Gordon, I need you to impregnate my daughter. Please. Please. Don't you find it weird how whenever your parents ask you for grandkids, they're literally asking you to impregnate someone or be impregnated? They're like, honey, when are you gonna have kids? And you're like, I'll freaking shoot my load when I feel like it,
What
Dad.
happened to you?
Dad, it's not what it looks like. I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Son, when are you going to have copious amounts of sex?
Fine. Where's Dr. Kleiner? We should get this data to him right away.
He is an Alex.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, we should. He'll be glad for a chance to get out of the silo. This way, Gordon. The way he and Magnuson have been going.
You have a fun looking job, bro, watching these 4 screens.
Some things never change.
He looks very ecstatic.
We don't know for certain. We're keeping an eye on him.
And what about the
Why is there
Combine?
Thanos?
Will we be able to launch before they attack?
It's gonna be close. All it would take is one Strider to destroy our rocket.
Oh,
But
jeez.
we're ready for him.
I'm sorry we couldn't get here any
Guys,
sooner.
it's time to
Dad.
launch the rocket. Did I miss the gnome? So for those who don't know, there's a gnome in this game. And if you yeah, I missed the gnome. I missed the gnome because it's at the very beginning.
Act code for the Combine overworld.
I wonder how many kills I'm gonna get with the gnome throughout this.
And if you carry the gnome all the way to the very end of the game, you get an achievement.
Those buildings have
Which makes me mad because I wish I found it because I would have made the Noggins the gnome joke. I would have went, whoo! And everybody would have went, shut up.
To have you back.
I'm glad to be back.
Yes, 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 yes. But can I spawn Mr. Bones? Nope. I don't know how.
Don't worry, Izzy. They just got here.
Move it!
What a relief
Get in there, my little son!
to see you here at last. And Gordon.
You stay nice and safe in there, Mr. Nomi. Mr. Nomi Gnome, stay safe in that rocket.
They're inseparable.
The data, people, the data. Kleiner, are you going to sync up the satellite, or should I postpone the launch to make time for a family reunion?
All right.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
I was just saying hello to Alex and Gordon.
Oh, fine. No one grants me a moment's peace, but by all means, unroll the red carpet.
Good grief. I only meant they might. Oh, never mind him. Now, my dear, where is this data packet you've been carrying? If I delay a single moment, I'll never hear the end of it.
You have my word on it.
It's right here, Dr. Kleiner. We've got a ton of data. The strange thing is, it was all attached to a transmission from Judith.
Transmission? From Judith?
Do you mean the message?
I can't believe Mr. Gnome is actually gonna get to take his rocket. Also, look at the head crab in the rocket.
And then we can view
Lamar,
it in
get
the
out of there.
control room.
For God's sake, hurry.
Yes.
Lamar, get out of the rocket.
What next? A parade of constant
Lamar, get out of the rocket.
Hello, is
Oh,
anyone
you
there?
cheeky thing, you.
Anyone? False alarms all day. Damn crows have been nesting in the tracks. I do not know how I am supposed to concentrate with all of this racket. Freeman, you're not doing anything. Make yourself useful and find out what the hell is going on in there.
Yes, sir, Mr. Frem Magellan.
This when you're done.
Freeman!
Goodbye, noggins.
Blast doors will have sealed due to the alert, so you'll have to go through the bottom of the launch tube. I'll open this hatch to let you down.
Rocket Man, running out of where to know. Oh, they gave him a little lab coat. He's a lab coat. Ooh.
The Magnuson has instructed me to
No pants, but lab coat.
The secondary silo can be reached through here.
Thank you very much, sexy lab coat. Love the idea of an alien putting on a lab coat, but they don't wear pants. They're like, would you like pants? And he's like, why? They're like, well, because, and he's like, I do not have genitals. Oh, calm down. It's not birds, is it? It is definitely not birds. That guy's gonna die. Ah! Called it. Called it. Yeah. 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 Now we're getting our hopes up. Now we're getting our hopes up for bones that will never exist. We have to accept the fact that bones is not going to happen. As much as I would love bones. Yeah. So they're full-blown broken in. I am right here. I am right here. See this full thing? I am right here. Which means that all I have left is this little chunk right here, which according to this video, I could beat within like 30 minutes. If I get good. If I get good, it can be done. Difficulty's ramping up. Even though I'm on easy, it's ramping up. Every time I die now, it's extra pathetic because of what difficulty I'm on. There we go. Alright, we're speedrunning this. We're speedrunning this. I am rapid speedrunning this. Gotta go fast, gotta go fast, gotta go fast. We might be able to spawn his arm. I was gonna make a pun and then I just realized it's not worth it. It's not worth it. I'm working on it. He's like, Gordon, for some reason you haven't been answering my text. Stop leaving me on read, Gordon. Gordon, respond. I saw the message that said she didn't leave you on read, you just left her speechless. And I'm like, yeah, sure, let's go with that. Oh, there's the advisor up there. Look at that. I didn't realize that. So the advisor actually went and got troops. Prop create physics skeleton arm. Here we go. One of these times, just a random skeleton foot is gonna pop up and I'm gonna scream. It's like, alright, everybody back to work. I had a real tough day. I spilled some coffee on my lap.
Glad that's over. We couldn't get in till you sealed off the silo when the blast doors opened up.
Regrettably true.
I better let my dad know you're all right. Dad?
I'm up at the dawn of night. I'm tired, Teal. You think we're beating this in the next 10 minutes? I got bad news for you, bud.
It's hard to say how much of it
Oh! Here's the portal reference. Here's the part with the portal.
survived intact, or whether there's anything remaining that can compromise our work. If it were discovered
Show
by
me
the
portal
Combine,
reference.
we'll need to take a close look at it, of course, but I should be able to give a better opinion within a few hours.
Just
if
type
the site
skeleton.
Is what we think it is, then it should be no more than... I'm gonna cut this short. We may have been spotted.
I should never have let her go.
There was no stopping her.
Oh, it's the thing. God, I love those. They're so cool.
There's something else here.
Hopefully those aren't Alex or I'm. Oh, there it is.
Good.
Look. Oh my God, that's so good. 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 The Borealis, and it's got the Aperture logo on it. And Portal 2, which came out later, had the cool Easter egg, one that we found in my Portal 2 stream, which is where you can actually find. And it is the Borealis! This was a year ago when I discovered this, yeah. So this is where they would have kept the boat, but it's gone missing. In all honesty, technically, this is the last piece of Half-Life lore we got before Alex, which was 9 years ago. But that's so good. That's so... I love how if you played this before Portal, you would be like, wait a second.
God.
That's a Portal reference!
The Borealis? It's real?
Oh yes, quite real, despite its almost legendary stature. Our peers at Aperture Science were...
There's the retro scientist designs.
In their rush to beat Black Mesa for...
Yeah, Creep, I'm beating this whole thing.
Ordinary standards of risk. We heard their research vessel had simply disappeared.
I love how he says, he's like, Aperture always tried to beat us, but, you know, they went too fast and took too many risks.
Vanished with all hands, and even part of the dry dock. Few believed the Borealis would ever be seen again.
Their Borealis went missing, but we found it.
But now that we've found it, we can use it against
Wrong.
the Combine. Did you
Use it. That thing has to be destroyed.
But think of the advantage for humanity. We can't.
I don't know if I missed it or if it's being vague, but what is on this boat? What is on the Borealis that is so powerful that it could defeat the Combine? Aperture was working on a progress, but to rush to beat Black Mesa, they neglected ordinary safety rules and their ship disappeared. It is assumed that the Borealis contains an immensely powerful and dangerous secret, most likely involving portals or teleportation on a large scale, similar to the handheld portal to Vice, which is likely the reason the Combine want it, because then they can connect back to their overworld and flood the planet with their armies. The Combine have yet to perfect teleportation, which is why they could use the Aperture portal teleportation tech. Okay. So, there is no definitive answer. There's just something on this boat that's very powerful, and it's probably teleportation portal stuff. This makes me want Half-Life 3 so much. You can see what they were building up to. They were building up to, like, Half-Life and Portal crossing over. Like, imagine Half-Life 3. Imagine playing Half-Life 3 and you're underground, right? And you're underground, you walk through a room and then it lights up and you hear GLaDOS' voice. Or imagine playing Half-Life 3 and there's a chapter where you get the portal gun. Like, just imagine, it would be so good! It would be so good!
But my goodness, we have coordinates, blueprints, hailing frequencies. Quite genius, Dr. Mossman, to hide it all.
But if the Combine catch her, he'll tear out everything she knows. There'll be nothing left of her.
But we don't know for sure
I won't
that...
take that chance. I'm going after her.
Now, Eli, the only thing worse than Judith falling into their hands would be if they should get a hold of you. She may know the particulars of the Borealis, but you know everything about the Resistance.
Listen to Dr. Kleiner, Dad.
Imagine playing Portal 3 and you straight up see Gordon Freeman. Can you see how people would be so invested in these stories, and then we just don't get it? Like how there hasn't been a Half-Life game since 2007, and how there hasn't been a Portal game since 2011, and how people are just so desperate. People are so desperate to, like, know what happens next. And then Alex gets announced, and I'm excited for it, but it's a prequel, so it's going to fill in some gaps, but it won't tell us what happens next. Hey, Teal, you look cool.
Dad, are you okay?
Not again. No, I can't let it happen again. Not another Black Mesa.
Not another Black Mesa. Not another Aperture. Not another poopy
Prepare for
pee-pee event.
unforeseen consequences.
What did you say?
Dad!
Oh!
Okay. It's okay. Just...
The G-Man said, tell her dad prepare for unforeseen consequences. And the second she said it, he nearly passed out.
Lean into me. Let's get you off your feet.
The last time I heard those words was back at Black Mesa. You had just stepped into the test chamber when he whispered them in my ear.
Ooh.
You know who I'm talking about.
The G-Man?
Our mutual friend.
Oh! The Lord!
When he brought in that crystal, I knew I should have aborted that damn test, but I didn't.
So is the G-Man responsible for everything?
And now he's using my little girl, putting words in her mouth. God damn it. I should have known when he rescued her.
I just love the lore that this big humanity alien war that's tearing planets apart is all being constructed by just one dude in a suit pulling the strings. I love it.
For his own damn reasons. Gordon.
The TV show Fringe pulled the same concept with the bald man.
We may finally have a chance of,
Here you go.
It's a big ass cup.
Is everything all right?
Imagine if the next game is Half-Life 3 and Portal 3, Gordon and Shell get to team up, I would scream.
There is no way we can launch before those Striders are... Oh, excuse me if I'm interrupting tea time. I'll just step out until you've finished, if that's more convenient. Well, Freeman, I believe I've found the perfect use for you. Follow me, quickly.
But I want tea.
We'll talk later.
All right, you guys have fun. I love you. I love you and your foot. Headcanon, G-Man is a time traveler who assembled a team of people because if he didn't, the aliens would lose.
Striders are coming. A single one of those damn things could shoot down our rocket.
There's definitely the lore of, like, people making bad things happen because it's the only way to make a good thing happen. The idea of, yes, I caused this war, I caused these 1,000 people to die, I had to backstab this person, and I shot this dude. But trust me, if I wouldn't have done that, it looks bad, but if I wouldn't have done that, the entire planet would have exploded.
Until all Striders are destroyed. Now, what it is a sort of sticky bomb, although cleverer than that makes it sound. Now,
if you want to have fun, go to YouTube and just search, who is the G-Man? You got freaking... Why is it that MatPat... Oh, no, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I was about to crack a joke. And say, why does MatPat keep making Five Nights at Freddy's theories when he could make a G-Man theory? And the first damn video that pops up is MatPat.
Rise and shine, loyal theorists. Rise and shine. Not that I wish to imply you have been sleeping on the job, watching your videos on fidget spinners and Jake Paul.
Stop! Please!
Well, let's just say your hour has come again. So wake up, theorists. Wake up and smell the ashes.
This is 15 minutes! 15 minutes! I'm not watching this. I do not want to know what MatPat thinks the G-Man is.
Follow me.
I'm dead, I am.
Don't be alarmed, Freeman.
If I beat this game, I'll watch it. I'll unironically watch it.
Now, every building in the valley has its own dispenser port, so you'll have ample supply of explosives.
Yes.
Now, I must get back to my rocket, Freeman. I'm relying on you not to squander my trust or my magnificence. Oh, and Freeman, if you pull this off, I might just forgive you for that debacle at Black Mesa. You know the one I mean, involving a certain microwave casserole.
He said he's mad about a microwave casserole. He says that he's mad about a microwave casserole.
Now, where did I leave that shutdown procedure chart? My God, what are you doing?
Damn, this man held a grudge. This man made it out alive and still held the grudge over that casserole. All my friends died that day, but this is what I'm upset about. Alright, here we go. The grand finale, baby. Can I beat this? Can I beat this?
Over here. In case you get separated from your car.
When Valve says they got a bit too ambitious with these episodes, I get what they mean.
We're right here at the south end of
You could have broken down this episode into 2 episodes, and I think people would have been fine with that.
the valley.
They got a bit too beefy with these episodes.
Here. Head on up there, and they'll fill you in on the battle plan. I'll be staying here to watch the field and send status updates. Good luck out there.
You beat this faster than episode 1? This is definitely... I don't know. Episode 1 is a little harder? Yada yada playing on easy. Shut up. This one's definitely more open with more stuff to do.
You'll find the sawmill at the far end of the valley.
North perimeter breach.
All right, people, this is it.
We have a Strider approaching from the cranes.
Oh boy, here we go.
Remember, we can distract him while Freeman takes him down. Oh man, this is gonna be bad. Hey, stay close.
Hopefully this lands. God dang it, I messed up.
Target in the back. Take out the hunter.
Ow, come on! Wait, I got this thing. Well, that didn't work. Yeah, bang. Oh, I hate these little things so much. You take such little damage in easy. Yeah, imagine how long this would have taken if I was playing on hard like usual. Hell yeah!
Strider at the sawmill.
Yeah, I killed it. It's dead. Fortnite is eating sand. Do you see those destruction physics? What did I tell you? Oh god, oh god, oh man, oh god, oh man, oh god, oh man. Alright, Hunter's dead, which means now we can get the big boy. There's the big boy. Come on! Come on, please! Alright, get another bomb before it blows up.
Keep an eye out. It looks like hunters are traveling with the Striders. They're working in packs.
This is a really cool set piece, though. Like this big forest, you're in a car, you have all these little outposts. You gotta plant bombs on the big boys while the little boys are hunting you down in real time. It's so good.
Coming in from the water tower.
Ants versus Banana. What if I told you that they dedicated the first 4 minutes of a Better Call Saul episode to this? One of the episodes, no joke, just was 2 minutes of ants eating ice cream. What does this have to do with the show? Two minutes. Watch Better Call Saul. Best show. Watch Beastars. Watch Better Call Saul. Oh, my favorite live action show is on Netflix. If you have Netflix, watch Community. Watch Community. It's my favorite live action show. Like, I'll talk about cartoons all day, but in terms of live action, Community is my jam. Watch Community. It's now on Netflix, every single episode. It's so good. I could rant and rave about Community for hours. God, I love Community. God, I love Community. They have the one episode with the zombies. They have the one episode with the chicken nuggets. They have the one episode with the claymation. They have the one episode where it's the musical.
They're traveling in packs.
Uh-oh. As long as he doesn't blow up this house, we're fine. Cool, bro. That's not cool, bro. God, I love this section. What are the kids like nowadays? Despacito? Yeah, kids these days sure do love Despacito. This got a lot harder than I thought it would be. Ah, damn it, they shot it off. Okay, I gotta stop playing stupid. Like, I'm actually losing a lot of health here. Actually losing quite a little bit of health here. I'm only at 26. Pretty sure you can take out the blue boys by driving into them. Well, that would have made more sense. Ow. Don't panic, don't panic. I got this, don't panic. Yeah, I know he's close. I know he's close. Don't panic. Ah! Ow, ow, ow! This is it. I have one last chance to win. If I don't get to that ball right now, it's all over. Alright, moment of truth. Don't worry, I got this, I got this, I got this. Woo! That's all of them, right? We did it. We did it. The day is saved. The day is saved. Final boss over.
That was the last one. Wait a minute. Get ready, everyone. We've spotted drop ships carrying even more Striders. We have about a minute before they hit, so gear up. This is gonna get ugly before it's over.
Oh. Oh. I have to fight 4 at once? Oh. This is gonna end badly. This is gonna end badly, isn't it? Oh yeah, there they are. That's great. That's great. This is perfect. That's great. That's great. That's perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect. That's great. That's great. That's perfect. Alright, strap one of these on the back burner. And let's just jump right into it. Let's just jump right into it. I said I was gonna beat this game tonight, and I meant it.
We have a Strider coming in from the crate.
Alright, this is it, the grand finale.
Now there's one at the sawmill.
Yeah, I know there's 4 of them. I can do this. I can do this. It's easy. We got 4 of them at the same time. I can handle this. This is easy. Fingers crossed. panic. We're gonna be good. I got this. I have quite a lot of Half-Life experience at this point. I missed. I missed. I had one job and I missed. Whew! I love how they cheer. They are super stoked about this. I remember trying to play this on PS3 and it being kind of tough. But imagine trying to do this with a controller. This really precise aiming with the balls. Where's he at? Where is he at? Where is he at? Where is he at? Where is he at? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. The old ones. You gotta admit, that was pretty dope. That was pretty dope. If I was making a frickin' 360 no-scope Half-Life montage, I would have done that whole three kills. Shotgun him to death. Hit the RPG while he's running at me. Oh, that was hype.
We did it! We held them off! Good work, everyone!
And the day is saved, thanks to Crowbar Jones.
The Striders have been defeated! All personnel return to base immediately! Repeat, all personnel return to base immediately!
You gotta love a happy ending where nothing bad happens. Just a big happy ending. Nobody got hurt. Nobody died. We took out the aliens.
Gordon Freeman.
Everybody's having a good time. We're about to end the villains. This was a good ending. Honestly, the fact that this game wraps up so happily makes me wonder why people want Half-Life 3 so badly. I mean, we got our happy conclusion. The heroes won. We defeated the bad guys. After all the hard work, we finally won. This isn't like I'm building up for something menacing. This is genuine. We won. Everything is fine.
The launch is in its final stages. The portal's close to opening.
So, I don't know if you remember, but back in Half-Life 2, I pointed this out, but they had a Vortigaunt sweeping up debris. But it was like slavery. He was imprisoned, he had a collar, he was sweeping because he was being forced to do it. And now we've come full circle because here he's sweeping, but he's doing it for his friends, and he's just helping out. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. I want to believe that's the same Vortigaunt. He was freed from sweeping, and now he gets to sweep.
I feel compelled to thank you personally.
Alex has got porn on his computer.
So, thank you. Well, that's enough chit-chat.
He's like, I just want to say It's like that one episode of SpongeBob where Squidward can't say thank you.
I've got a rocket to launch.
Wow. For a minute.
What are you trying to say, Squidward?
Did you do that?
Let's go to the control room.
That's within tolerance. Certainly not worth
We're
scuttling.
back.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Ah, Gordon. Hell of a job you did out there, son.
Let's not forget that with the Magnuson device, those Striders practically destroy themselves.
Yeah, your
Well, I
device
think
was helpful.
perhaps Gordon had something to do with their success.
I suggest we adjourn this
He's like, I already
meeting of
thanked
the
him,
Mutual
damn it.
Admiration Society until after we have launched our rocket. Now, I
We're
believe
about
we're
to
ready
launch a
start
rocket
the
into the portal, baby.
I believe Gordon should have the honor.
You'll hear no objection from me.
It's all yours, Gordon.
We started episode 2 with penetration, and now we're ending it with penetration. Gordon closes the flap and
push
he's
the button,
like,
Gordon.
you fools. They're like, Gordon, very funny. Please press the button. Gordon, please.
Well, you gonna push the button?
Without Gordon, his device wouldn't even work. You gotta use the gravity gun.
6,
5. Wait, where's Lamar?
2,
Yeah!
We did it!
We sure did.
Hey, my gnome is in there.
Now,
Noggins has
now
gone
it
to
is still
space.
too early to celebrate. We need to reach altitude and transmit the signal.
I know where the gnome is in Alex. I saw the video of it.
Couldn't have cut it any closer if that was our intention.
It is going to work, right?
It has to.
Once the rocket is in range of the portal, we'll be able to switch on the xenium resonator.
Well, let's get outside. I'd like a better view of the fireworks.
There should be quite a show. Regrettably, I can't come out with you. Magnuson and I will need to keep a close eye on the rocket's trajectory.
Aren't you gonna see us off?
Alex is like, what are you doing to my dad? Stop.
I wouldn't dream of letting you go without a proper goodbye.
Okay, I'll hold you to that. You too, Dr. Magnuson.
Indeed.
Look at this happy ending. We're gonna shut down the giant portal. The bad guys can't get through. The day is saved.
Gordon, hold up a
Dog,
second.
there you are.
The more I think about that warning from our friend, the more I'm convinced it has to do with Borealis. Don't be deceived. That ship must never be used. You have got to destroy it, whatever the cost.
Where are you two? You're gonna miss it.
Be right there, Alex. Gordon, thanks for everything you've done for Alex, for all of us. I couldn't be prouder if you were my own son.
Aww.
Now, when you get back, we've got a lot to talk about.
He's like, we're gonna talk about you impregnating my daughter when I get back. We have to continue the bloodline, and you are going to get my daughter pregnant, damn it. I'll watch. I'll make sure you get it done.
We've activated the resonator.
Here we go, that portal. If that portal doesn't close, we're screwed.
Oh
My goodness.
yes! We did it! We did it, Gordon!
We sure as hell did, and not a moment.
My rocket worked.
I'll bet the Combine aren't too happy right now.
You got that right, sweetheart. But we've got plenty to celebrate. I wish you didn't have to.
Fun fact, Gordon isn't that old because I watched a video. Technically, there's 20 years between Half-Life and Half-Life 2, but Gordon was like in suspended animation for those 20 years. Like, he wasn't walking around aging. He was put in like Cairo sleep by the G-Man and woken up and put on that tram.
Head off,
So Gordon's not too old, which is why all these other scientists that hung out with him in the first game are like all grayed and old now.
Dog? Hey, where are you?
Where are you going, dog?
Don't go too far.
But Gordon still looks like he's in his early 30s. I don't know, it's weird. Little bits and pieces that you can find on the wiki and in the background.
Well, there she is. Guess.
Whoo! I want to say the meme, but I won't say the meme. I want to say the meme. You know the one. You know the one. Images. Images taken.
Up and ready to go.
Remember to keep in constant contact. We have no idea what to expect.
Don't worry, Dad. We'll be all right.
I just wish all this.
Impregnate my daughter now.
Your mother would be so proud.
Come on, Gordon. The chopper's waiting for us.
The scene where he watches me impregnate his daughter so she can have grandbabies.
I think so. Dr. Kleiner gave us the Borealis coordinates. We'll keep the hailing
We're going to get the
frequency open on
Borealis.
chopper radio in case Judith tries to reach us again.
She could well make another attempt.
Oh no. Dad! Gordon!
Oh boy! It's the fat alien again.
Dad!
Alex!
Dad! Oh. Get away!
Listen to me. Destroy that ship. Whatever it takes. Destroy it.
Don't!
Yeah!
Dad, look out! No! Dad! Dad! God damn it, let go of him! Oh my god!
I love you, sweetheart. Close your eyes, honey.
I love you, Dad!
Don't look.
No! Oh my god, no! No! Gordon! Dog! Dog! Dad! Oh god! Dad! Dad! Dad, please! Dad! Oh my god! No! No! Oh my god! Dad! No! Don't leave me!
That's the last we saw of Half-Life for 13 years. That's the last we saw of Half-Life for 13 years. So, oof. Pictures taken after unfortunate events. If Dog had come out like 4 seconds earlier, why we need Half-Life 3? This poor kid! This poor kid! Damn! Damn, why you do this? Can you imagine your dad being a gamer? So you're like, okay, Dad, I'm gonna play Half-Life 2 Episode 2. And your dad pulls out a video camera, and he's like, alright, son. Alright, son. You're like, Dad, why are you recording me? And he's like, shh, shh, shh. Just beat the game, son.
What's gonna happen in the next one?
Yeah, there's not a next one.
I wonder what's gonna happen in the next one. No.
They didn't make a next one. And they were saying they're not gonna make another one. So we'll never know what happened. Does that make you sad?
Dream shattered.
I'm sorry, Elon.
I'm sorry. That's the funniest, saddest thing that I've ever seen. So this is what child abuse looks like. Dream shattered. That's terrible. That's terrible. I can't wait to see what happens next. Son, I got bad news.
Coterminous means existing at the same time, so this proves that the Zen creatures are able to exist beyond the constraints of time. Just like how the G-Man knows which actions to take to set in motion the Combine takeover, as well as how he's able to set Gordon Freeman outside of time for 20 years. It's also worth noting that when the Vortigons unite their powers, they're able to stop the G-Man's plans, preventing him from contacting you and actually teleporting you away from his command at the beginning of Half-Life 2 Episode 1.
We'll see about that.
This is an essential detail because the Vortigons have been enslaved by Neoliths in the past, so of course they would be opposed to whatever plans